Hey, how are my VIPs out there? We're getting near the end of May, and this is Memorial Day weekend coming up, so I wanted to jump on and make sure you know about all the great birthday offers that we have going on and that you don't miss a thing. This is Pat Matthews, deRobertis, coming to you from one of America's messiest home kitchens, and we certainly have a lot of stuff to look at today. Yes, we do. So I actually wanted to start with our May brochure because, like I said, I don't want you missing out on any of these specials. You know, this weekend is the official opening of summer and the official summer grilling season. Now, of course, we grill all year long here at Tupperware. That's right. You know, don't forget, we have, rain or shine, our grill. That's right. Our microwave pro grill. We can make anything in here. Chicken, vegetable, burgers, hot dogs, you know, anything your little heart desires. And in fact, I believe over the weekend I'm going to try some shrimp in here. We'll see how that goes. For fat, see it has a little well, so it drains off very nice. And when you move it to the table, it has 4 little legs, not only for serving that you don't have to worry about putting anything under it, but as it's cooking, it allows the microwaves to go all around it, so it evenly heats and cooks your food. You don't have to worry about it being half done, not done. One of the other advantages of our grill is you can lay your cover right in there, see, and presses down. Great for making paninis, grilled cheese, like I said, your burgers, or you can use it casserole style. And it'll sit, turn it around, it sits on the lip. Ta-da! And you can use it there. You can even make a cake in it. That's right. It comes with a ring. You said you want to do more with it, so we didn't put a ring on it. We put the ring in it, and you can make a cake, buns. It is extremely versatile. You have going camping, right? You have your little RVs. Very convenient to take with you, right? And much cheaper. Bring your food with you and cook it. And enjoy it. You don't always want to be sitting outside eating. I mean, I'm not a big fan of sitting outside eating. I mean, do it sometimes, but so cook inside. Or cook inside and eat outside, right? While everything is cooling off, go outside and get some air. Enjoy the sunset. Just the summer itself. But keep in mind, you can be grilling winter, spring, summer, fall, rain, shine, hurricanes, snowstorms, anything with the microwave, Tupperware Micro Pro Grill. Okay, now, in our brochure, May brochure, is our season serve, okay? Season serve is excellent for marinating any kind of meat, fish, whatever you want to put in here. Your vegetables, right, if you're making grilled corn on the cob or asparagus or anything, because what it does, you put it in on one side, right? See, both sides had the little grating, so it also pierces it a little, so the dressing and your marinade get inside whatever it is you have sitting in here. But the best part is, you know, when you're marinating, whether you're doing it in a bag or maybe another bowl, you always worry if you flip it over what's going to happen. Not a problem. Using our season serve, right after you close it, lock it together, which I'm not going to fight with all the while today. Yes, whatever side you have it in, right? Once it's closed, it's locked. You just flip, just like that. 1, 2, 3, flip, and it will pierce again that side, right? Marinade is entering. You haven't spilt anything. You don't have to reapply the marinade, like open it up and baste anything, whatever. It's just however often you feel you need to do it. You do a flip, you do a flip. And then if you've cooked them, right, whatever, your meat, your veggies, whatever, you put them back in there, and because of the little raised spikes, whatever fat or whatever else you don't want on there is going to drain off in the bottom, rather than it's sitting in like marinade or any other juices, and if it sits too long and then, you know, get a little funky or gets greasy again, and you don't want that. So if you put everything back in here, it can drain into the bottom of it and be safe. One of the other things that I have used this for years, and these next couple of products I'm going to show you, I have used them all for years. I've either updated them because of the color or because I live in Manville. We had a huge flood a couple of years ago, so I did lose some things. They've had to be replaced. I have not had to get rid of any of these because of a quality issue or because I was disappointed in their use or anything else. So one of the other things I've used this for is actually Easter candy. You know, like you have your little baskets and everything, but I know, at least with us, we always make a tray too to have on the table. Grown-ups like to eat candy too, so you know, this way they don't have to make them a basket or whatever, but they can hook them over and indulge their little hearts out. Same thing. You set up a little nest right at the bottom with your Easter grass, or if you use the paper or whatever, put it in there, cover it up, and when nobody's in here eating it, you don't have to worry about it. You have to worry about being exposed to the air. Maybe it'll help you not pick on something every time you walk past it. You know, that it can be a little deterrent. I actually started using this piece for Easter candy because at the time we had a cat who used to she would take one nail and flick a jelly bean out. Just one she would grab. And I know because I caught her the one day. And chase it around the house until finally she would flip it into the tub. Yes. And at the time we had a high clawfoot tub. So it was not an easy task, but she did it with that and the little pierced earrings. Yes, the post earrings. My daughters used to leave them out on the dresser, and I'd find all these earrings in the tub. And what the heck is going on here? Well, what is the matter with you two? Until, like I said, we discovered it was our cat. So the earrings, they had to learn to put away. I mean, that's the end of that. But Easter candy, I was able to cover it, and we didn't find any more jelly beans in the tub. It was really funny. She only took jelly beans, not chocolate eggs, not anything else. I guess they were hard enough and had enough roll that's what interested her. But always with our products, besides what they're made for, always look to see what else you can do with them, because our products are made for durability, sustainability, innovative uses, to make your life easier, economically, time-wise, everything. So always just think about it. You never know what else you might find to use it for. Okay, on the same vein, we're doing some more grilling, right? And I know what I wanted to show you. These are our hamburger keepers. I have been using these since my girls were little, and we'll just say it's been a few moons. They are great. I would go to the butcher, bring home chopped meat, mix it up into burgers, put them in here, and I always had an extra set too. I put them in the freezer because sometimes maybe just somebody wanted one as a snack, or we would have them for dinner, or if people came over, right, they were already made. All you had to do is take them out, defrost a little, and cook them. This is great prep for you, and they don't have to go in the freezer. I mean, after you put them in your store, say you want to make your burgers the night before, right? And you used to have to lay them out on a tray and make sure they were covered and nobody put anything on top of them and they weren't too close together, yada, yada, yada. Put them in here, mix them up, they're all stacked, ready for the next day to go out on the grill, into the oven, however you're going to make them. But we always talk about you make your burgers, right? Even the pictures in our brochures, they show everybody. Make their burgers, put it in here, yeah. Don't just think it's for making your burgers. You know yourself when you buy the pre-made burgers and they come in those cardboard boxes and you don't use all the burgers at once. After a while, the cardboard gets funky, right? It's in the freezer. Freezer defrosts, it gets wet, it's out, it sweats, you put it back in, and the box gets a little like this, especially as you're using them. It's not as full, it's harder to keep it intact. Things get placed on top of it. Take the pre-made burgers that you've bought frozen, put them in the containers. It'll take up less room in your freezer, be much neater. You don't have to worry about the burgers sliding all over the place. And again, they're ready for you. burgers, sausage patties, veggie burgers, anything. These are not just because you're going to go home and make your own burgers. Not so. Not everybody has time. There's people in a hurry. They buy their burgers pre-made. No judgment here. Just don't make them make a mess out of your freezer. Put it in here and you're all set to go. Again, don't limit what you can do with our product. What do we have? Oh, our Piccadilly. Now the Piccadilly, the small ones, are on sale, I believe, right? Yes, it is. The smaller ones are on sale. 2 for $18. Are you kidding me? That is great. Right now, what I have are the larger ones. So basically, the small ones would be just a little shorter. But they're the same thing, right? So the lid is nice and deep so that the handle is not sunk into the brine. And you lift it out, and out come your pickles sitting on here, right? And then you slide them right back in. You see, has the little edges over here so that the handle fits in there, slides down, put your cover on. I keep 2 in my fridge, and they are, the big ones are compact enough, they're side by side on my door. Exactly, because I'm more of a bread and butter sweet pickle kind of person, gherkins, and the kids are definitely kosher dill pickle, garlic dill pickle eaters. So keep everybody happy, keep it neat, keep it convenient. You know, my grandson also likes to have a pickle sometimes as a snack, and actually for cholesterol and for, you know, watching your weight, the pickles are recommended. I know, who would have thought? Not so much if your blood pressure is high, because that brine could be a little salty. But for other things, diabetics, you can have a pickle. All right, so you don't have to fight with the jar. You don't have to dig the pickle out, because, you know, when they're packed, sometimes they're really tight. Right? No making a mess. Cover off, lift it up, and have a pickle. Right? Take care of your appetite. And again, you can use these to store celery sticks in here. They're tall enough you can use them to store markers and pencils. You know, if you want to put like art supplies in here. But said I've used them again for years. My original one had the green top. Yes, I love the green top, and they never have disappointed. Always leak proof, always convenient, and like I said, these, I fit 2 of them side by side on the refrigerator door. So, and people in your house like different pickles, like in mine. That's good to know, right? While we're on that page in the brochure, I just wanted to point out to you that our quick shake containers, do you see this? They are buy one, get one. So for $17, I mean, like, you can't beat it with a stick, right? For $17, you could get 2 quick shake containers. Make cocktails, make dressings, make a dressing and a cocktail, make 2 different kinds of dressings. This is a steal, and you will use it. You'll use it to make shakes in it. You can make the protein shakes. You can make, a quick sweet shake with some yogurt and bananas and cherries and whatever you want to put in there. Give it a good shake, and off you go. It's good to carry with you if you go in the gym. If you do the protein powder shakes, just leave the powder in there, close it up when you get after your workout or after shopping, whenever you're going to have it. Just add your liquid, give it a quick shake, right? Because it has the little, here we go. As you see, the little blender in there, it takes care of it. Fast to go on the go. One for you, one for home. Keep one in the office in case you want to use it. Like I said, at that price, 2 for $17, it's a steal. Buy for you, buy for a friend. If your kid is going to college, that's a good set to buy. One for you, one for them. Things to think about, because that's another thing that's going to be coming up sooner than you expect. Okay, so everybody's eating, right? We all wanted something a little sweet. We have, okay, and I'm looking to make sure I give you the right name. This is our round ice cream container. $24. This is super great for you guys that like to make your own ice cream, yogurt. It's a wonderful thing. I do not make my own ice cream. Nope. But, you know, every once in a while, your supermarket, they do run a special on the pints, like everybody likes Haagen-Dazs, and, you know, and Ben and Jerry's. They come in pints, and every once in a while I get lucky and they run a twofer. Well, those twofers will fit right in here. That's right. Soften it up a little. Probably by the time you get home from the supermarket, they'll be a little soft. Put them both in here, right? So you don't have squishy containers in there, paper, you know, cardboard, and it'll keep nice and safe in here. I know a lot of people, I mean, if ice cream is there, they have to eat it. Unbelievably, ice cream is one of those things that doesn't talk to me. I can buy it, put it in the freezer, and it could be there for months before I decide, gee, maybe I'd like some ice cream, which is a good thing, absolutely. Okay, and if you're like that, or if you want to store, put it in here. Now, on a different practical use, sometimes you're going to make a punch, right? Alcoholic, non-alcoholic, whatever it is. It's summer, it's nice to have it outside, or you have a party, you're making something special. In here, put juice that you're using in your punch, and fruits. So I know a lot of times you have sherbet in there, right? It makes it creamy, but even the sherbet is going to melt and it'll make it frothy. So in here, you will have juices. You will have fruits that you can add to your punch, right, without having to worry about it. Put it all in here. Freeze it up, right, to be a solid block. And then what you're going to do, you always need a bigger bowl. We have our fantabulous that's a bowls, right? This one is, so I get the measurement right, 32 cups. Look at the size of this baby, right? 32 cups. This one, this is a mega fat stuff, let me tell you. I've used it so many times, I've written on here. 42 cups, okay. This bowl has been to schools, to the houses. I've used that at God knows how many parties and how many, you know, events going on. So, you're going to make your punch. You're going to take your frozen ice, right? Your fruit and juice ice. You're going to slide carefully, what you want to call it, a vinyl, a silicone knife in here. You are going to put in here, right? Empty out that block in the middle of your bowl. And then you're going to add your juices, the sodas, the alcohol. It's going to be alcoholic. You're going to put all that in there. This is going to keep it cold. That's right. So there's no ice diluting. Throw the sherbet in there. Like I said, the sherbet eventually melts as well and makes it nice and frothy, makes it creamy. This ice cube is going to last you a while. And through the whole thing, it'll sit in the middle. And as it melts, it will just add more juice to your punch. It will add more fruit to the punch. You know, you could put other fruit in there as well. That's not frozen in here. Great. And once you even have it set up in there, right? You put it in there, you have everything set. Put on its lid. Tighten it around. Give it a good burp. And you can take it with you to the park, wherever you're having a picnic, to a friend's house to go and visit. You want to watch a game at their house, or whatever you're going to do, hang out at the pool. It's set. And it's safe, especially if you're at the park or at the pool, because it's Tupperware. So now it's sealed. It's safe because it's Tupperware. You're not leaking anywhere. And you're good to go. Right? If you choose to use this one for the punch, don't forget to use this one for the salad, whatever salad you're making. Because I know when I'm making salad, I always need a bigger bowl. So now I just, even if I think, oh, that's silly, I go for the bigger one. Because not only as you're going along, you're thinking, or at least I do, oh, excuse me, You're thinking to yourself, oh, I have some of this in here. If it goes bad, I'm going to throw it in the salad. Oh, this would go nice in that salad. Let me put that in there, right? And then you have to mix the salad besides, right? After you put your dressing in or whatever you're doing, you have to mix it. And if you don't have the room to mix, it's all over the place. So now you have a mess from your mix. And if the kids want to help, God bless, which they sometimes do, they're not always a bigger mess than the adults, but sometimes they are. So if they have no room to get in there and stir things up, like, you really can't get upset with them. They, though, sometimes get upset with themselves because, they want to help. They're not looking to make a big mess. They want to help you. So, big bowls. We've got them. You need them. Stock up. Yes. Now, as we're talking about all these things, remember, too, that Father's Day is coming. And I know it's stereotypical to think, Dad's at the grill, blah, blah, blah. But Dad's cooking in the kitchen, too. There are a lot of men that enjoy cooking. There are a lot of wives that are very happy that their men like to cook. After a while, cooking we've had enough. So don't forget, about the men on your list. Don't forget that college is going to be coming very soon. They start going back mid-August, end of August. So keep all these things in mind as all these specials come up. Talking about ice cream, I'm going to put this guy over here. If you hear things going clunk, clunk, I actually have put a box on the side because my lovely assistant is not home at the moment. And so I'm kind of like trying to get through and flipping them into a box that's over here. And I can do that. You know why? Because it's Tupperware. Because if I flip it and bounces off something, not going to break. If I mix the box and it rolls down the floor, it's not going to break because it's Tupperware. Makes it safe for when you're camping. You're trying to be careful. If you're out by the pool, if you're playing in the yard, if you take things to the park, the last thing you want to be worried about is, oh my God, is something going to break? Is somebody going to get hurt? Is somebody going to get cut? We're going to have to do this. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You're there to enjoy yourself. Like, really, for 5 minutes, can you relax? So remember, use your Tupperware. Take it with you. Like I said, it's great in the RV. It's great at the park. It's great in the yard. It's great in your house. You're going to have kids over the house. If you have kids, you're going to have kids over the house. You don't want to be worried about, oh my God, what if they drop it? Somebody else's kid is going to get hurt. What is my kid doing over there? You don't need that. Use your Tupperware. Also, we were talking about ice cream. I want to show you our ice cream scoop. How cool is this? It's ergodynamically made, the handle, so it's right or left. It's heavy. It has nice heavy weight to it. Okay. This is not plastic. Please don't try not to bounce it off the floor. Not because it'll break, but because you could crack your tile or something, okay? So this one you want to be careful with. And you don't have to worry if that ice cream is rock solid. Our scoop will just go through it like a knife through hot butter. Absolutely. So have one on hand, have two on hand, because if you're serving a couple of different kinds of ice cream, right, you want to be prepared. And you don't want anybody mixing their flavors together because some people really don't like some things, or they might actually be allergic, so it might be a legit worry. Make sure you have your scoops on hand. Make you like a pro, because ice cream, you scream, and oh my God, that kid over there is screaming for their ice cream, and you just want to give it to them. So be prepared, okay? Have scoops on hand. Next, I want to show we have some really, really gorgeous colors in our new catalog for summer. And I don't know about you, but they remind me of summer, like in azure sky and just peaceful waters, and just calm. They're very calming colors. So I want to show you. And over here somewhere I have a book. Yes, I do. So I can tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Excuse me. I try to be prepared, and I need my cheat notes. We all know I use my cheat notes. Okay. So these are our new colors, right? These are the impression bowls. They come 4 in a set. Ta-da. Very pretty, right? And where are you guys? Like a fan. They all come with their own lids, or mix and match them, however you happen to feel, and no burping involved. See that little hole there? Well, not a hole, but the impression, which is why it's called an impression bowl. The heel of your hand, and boom, you're set, right? You could put leftovers in there, put your snacks in there, a little bit of sides. Maybe you're just, looking for portion control. You're making something, I really, really love that. Put in a little bowl. Especially we're talking like potato salads, macaroni salads, anything that's heavier. Of course, if it's a veggie salad or a tossed salad, feel free to use a bigger bowl. That's a lot of hydration and fiber and good nutrition. And while the other is absolutely delicious, because I love all kinds of potato salads and macaroni salads, it's not always the best to keep indulging in them. So this, oh my goodness, where did we go? Please excuse me 1 second. I don't know what happened there. Here we are. Somehow I accidentally, I'm just guessing, but I'm sure that's the kind of thing that happens when you put your bowls on top of the keyboard while you're trying to record. Okay, so these are our little impression bowls. And we're going to move those over here. And next to mine, you know what else these are good for? I'm thinking about it as I'm looking at coming up next are the cereal bowls, because you can do the same thing with both. Both have lids, right? The cereal bowls come in the same gorgeous colors. See? Beautiful. And this one might look white. Now there it is if I hold it better in the light. See, it's a really pretty light blue. I know when I first picked it up before and hit the light, I was like, where did that white cover come from? Because I knew it wasn't there. Alrighty. So, these are our, dun-dun-dun. Like I said, I like to tell you the right name. And I know they're impressions, and they make a very good impression, by the way, when you use them in your home or in the office, wherever you happen to be. Dum-dum. Alrighty. So we have the cereal bowls. Okay. These are our microwavable cereal bowls in the same gorgeous colors. They also come with lids. You know what else these are good for, right? Ice cream! Yes, they are. Make ice cream sundaes in them, or banana splits, or whatever your little heart desires in them. Ice cream. And if you do the ice cream in the house, you can put the lid on it so that you can carry it out safely so it doesn't get dropped on its way down the steps, out to the deck, or down by the table, or by the pool, because it'll be closed up inside, right? Because you try to, and if you want to carry more than one at once, maybe you have a bunch of people, if you're doing your hand and there's no lid, we're talking 2 at a time. Because there is no way, unless you really were good at waitress school, that you're going to get more than 2 at a time down there safely. So, put them in here, make your little concoctions and your little confectionery delights, put a cover on them, and you can take a whole bunch out all at once. This way nobody is clamoring for, where's mine, where's mine, where's this one, whatever. And again, I'm on an ice cream roll today. Like I said, I'm not normally one looking for ice cream, but I think looking at all this ice cream stuff is kind of like put a trigger in my head. So I might have to go investigate later. But you can also do it with fruit desserts, right? Or if you're making little individual cookie plates. So everybody has their own. You don't want to keep a whole tray outside because of flies and whatever other annoying little bugs are going to come swooping by. Make everybody a nice little bowl. Put a cover on it. and they all have their own individual servings. And again, if you were doing it for yourself, right, you're hanging out and you feel like a snack, put whatever it is in a bowl, some chips, some pretzels, some cookies, whatever, popcorn, put the lid on it, and that's what you take out, not the bag. It will definitely help in your portion control, because if the bag is there, you know what happens. The bag opens, you eat 3 pieces, and somehow the bag is empty. I don't know how that happens either. It just seems to happen that way. I don't know. This will help you keep the popcorn gremlins out of your bag, okay? And to match it all up, right? If you wanted to serve a coordinated set, right? You're dining outside or even at home, really pretty for the summer. These same gorgeous colors come in these 16-ounce tumblers. Good for water, punch, alcoholic drinks, non-alcoholic drinks, whatever your little heart desires to put in them. And they have lids. Yes, they do. So if anybody's reaching across the table a little too quickly, something happens, you got lids. And they do have a little hole if you want to put a straw in there, so they can sip in there. And like I said, after a few, somebody gets a little feisty, or you talk with your hands, like some of us do. You don't have to worry about it getting knocked over and ruining the night, right? Ruining someone's clothes, everybody gets upset. And if it spills outside, now right away, if it's something that was sweet, you're going to worry about ants and flies and bees and whatever. Yuck. Perfect for whatever. And perfect for the kids too, right? And since it has a hole for the straw, if they're a toddler where they're past the sippy cup stage, but not really so good on drinking, from the lip of the cup, they can have their own seal and a straw. This way they're happy, their parents are happy, you're happy. It's a win-win for everybody, right? Yes, it is. And all of these things are microwave safe. Yes, they are. Put them on the second level of your microwave. I would not recommend putting them down the bottom. And we're going to have maybe a sandwich with all of this, right? You need something to put your salads on. Plates. Good for cold or hot because you can put them in the microwave. Yes, you can. No, they don't have lids. They don't need lids. But they can go in the dishwasher. They are microwavable safe. And, again, your friends that have had a couple to drink, your friend that is clumsy, things fall off the table, the kids. In fact, I will worry more about the grown-ups. We do not, the warranty is not good against plates used as frisbees, so that you know that up front. But they do have Tupperware's famous warranties and guarantees for regular and normal usage. Yes, they do. And again, think of how pretty your table would look between the dishes and the cups, right? You have you use the bowls, either bowl for salad, right? Serve your entree on here. Really pretty night. And then clean up, no muss, no fuss. Like I said, if you're going to wash in the sink, hot water and dish soap, swoosh, they're good. Or put them in the microwave, as long as you use the second level. Absolutely. And sometimes, I don't know, like I have a drawer then on top of my flat, also. And sometimes that's where I'll also lay the cover, so it gives you a little extra room when you're cleaning your Tupperware in there. Now, all this talk about what we're going to be doing, I need to remind everybody as well about hydrating. I mean, I've talked about this before. This is our Aqua Vibe bottle. I'm doing my best. I got schlocky a couple of days and did not drink all my water. And I can tell you that was a very not good thing at all. My system was not in the least bit happy with me. So, this bottle contains, oh goodness, those are all the things it has. So I'm going to tell you. You see it's marked here for the time to remind you. On this side, you can see 56 ounces here, or you can even go a little higher and add the water on there. But this is an all-day bottle. If I wasn't forced to drink it, this would be an all-week bottle for me. For those that don't know me, I mean, I'm so bad, it could be 10, 11 o'clock before I say to myself, oh gee, I'm a little thirsty. I wonder why. Oh yeah, I haven't had anything to drink today. That's not healthy. It's not good. And with summer coming, and please don't mind me as I look over to the side, I'm trying to find. I thought I dog-eared it in here so that I could tell you, there it is, you know, how many ounces exactly. And all our water bottles are BPA free, so you don't have to worry about anything in there leaching. The only thing is you cannot put carbonated drinks in them. I wish you could, but you can't, because there's something in the carbonation, and it will happen in any water bottle that you use, anyone's. Something in the carbonation that does cause plastics to leach from the containers. So no, do not ever use your water bottles for carbonated drinks, okay? Wine, you can put wine in them, that's no problem. But, you know, no Coke or Pepsi. Alrighty, so here we go. This gorgeous, gorgeous bottle that can help keep you extremely healthy, take care of your vital organs, keep your skin nice, prevent wrinkles, right? Keep your mind free from getting cloudy. Could you imagine all that from water? It will hold 67 ounces, just 2 liters, okay? Which is like a big bottle of soda. And for $16. For $16, you could keep yourself hydrated. Like your plants, right? You're out there, you got your garden going, watering the tomatoes and the flowers and everything else. Well, honey, we need to water ourselves too. Okay? It's really, really important. And if you got to do it, our bottle is the coolest. Yes, it is. Like I said, you see the markings and the little signs. If you prefer just to see the ounces, and find what works for you. I have to tell you, I usually have my lovely assistant fill it in the morning before she goes to school, because if I don't drink it and I look over and see I'm not down at least a reasonable way, I think to myself, oh my God, she's going to be really disappointed and she's going to be very upset with me. Guilt yourself, whatever works, right? But you need to hydrate. Now, if you are not so bad as I am, and you are better at maintaining your water intake, and you will finish a bottle and refill it, we definitely have bottles in other sizes, and a brush to clean it. So to keep it, because on top of everything else, you want it to be clean, right? If you don't wash them out regularly, which I had to explain to my grandchildren, because their theory is, it's water, there's nothing wrong in there. Yuck! You keep in the clothes that's in there, you know, overnight or whatever. No, we don't do that, and it has to be clean, because bacteria builds up in water too. It doesn't matter if that comes out of a bottle or the tap or wherever it comes from. If you have a water filter, bacteria can form in there. Plus, you're drinking from it, and especially kids, you know, there's always that backwash that goes in there. God help us. But anyway, very disgusting bacteria. So you really need to clean your bottle as well, okay? And we've got you covered. Whatever size you need, we've got the perfect cleaning tool. You need to take care of yourself. Yes. So, before I saved it for last, because when I'm done, I'm going to have to go wash my hands, is our garlic press. I like garlic presses. I like the way it minces up the garlic. I have had several. You know, I've had lightweight ones, thin metal ones. I have one, oh my God, it was so heavy that you probably could have like crushed walnuts in it, you know. But they don't clean right. That's always the worst of it. You know, cleaning the garlic press, or if you grate the garlic, like trying to, you know, get it off the grater, it's a pain in the butt. So for a long time, I'm mincing instead by hand, or, grinding it up in a chopper. But I really like a garlic press. I'm going to show you ours. Our garlic press, thank you for waiting, is actually a 3-in-1 tool. Yes, it is. So, makes your life easy. One of the other things I don't like about garlic is when you have to peel it, right? And it has the thin layer of skin on it. And you're usually good the first couple, but if you're going past that, oh my God, I mean, that thing, it just sticks to your fingers. It thinks that you're going to take it off the garlic, it should be hanging out on your fingers. Nay, nay, that is not what is supposed to happen. Our garlic press, right? So when you open it up like this, I want to make sure you see this. And I was just using, because I practiced before I wanted to do this with you guys. Alrighty, so when you open it up, you will see over here a little like picture. I don't know if you could see it on the screen, but there is a little picture of a clove of garlic. Yes, there is. So what you're going to do with the skin on is sit it on top of the garlic picture, right? And you're going to bring it down, and this is going to press on it. And when you lift it up, why are you going to make a liar out of me? Up, here we go. All right. See? And the garlic is pierced. So we're going to just nice get that skin off of there. Yes, we are. And you're going to go right over here. Nice. Thank you. And I don't have to fight with you or cut things off or anything else. Thank you. Then we're going to take the clove of garlic. Okay. Whoops. And we're going to pop it right in there. You see where the grater is? Yep. And like I said, looks like that because I did practice first. Things could still go wrong, but at least I'll have an idea what happened. Alrighty, so we have it sitting in the well, right? Take it down like every other garlic press, and I should put this over here so I don't have it all over. See, I have my little fridge more. And we're going to talk about these guys too. Alrighty, and we're going to just give it a squeeze. Now this is nice and heavy, and I have like a little arthritis in my hand, so sometimes, there we go. Garlic! Ta-da! So, I'm just going to scrape it off of here, and I should have grabbed a knife, so if you will bear with me 1 second, that is exactly what I'm going to do. Just pardon me. Okay, now I'll try tilting this a little bit this way so you can see better. If I back it up. Okay. And again, it's ergonomically designed. You do right hand or left hand or arthritic hands, which is what I have. Right? We'll scrape it off. Open up. Look at that. I'm going to do it with the knife. There we go. How much more smushed can you get out of there, right? Every little bit is crushed out of there. Now, the other thing that you can use our garlic press for, really cool stuff, I'm telling you. Let me get you out of here. Thank you. Alrighty. Is, you see down here? I'm hoping you can see it. The little holes there. From there you can see if I put it right in front of my shirt. Okay. Those are for your herbs. That's right. You look at the stem, right from your herb, your parsley, the thyme, oregano, slide the stem right through the hole, and it will just take it off the stem. You don't have to cut, you don't have to chop, you don't have to be picking by hand. Put the stem in the hole, pull it through. Easier than threading a needle. Much easier than threading a needle. 3-in-1. And this is also dishwasher safe, right? Just leave it open, put it in the dishwasher. Again, either second drawer, second level, or on the top drawer, and it'll take care of it. It'll be all done. Now, usually my garlic would be in my garlic keeper. But because now it is, poor garlic, naked and crushed, I'm going to put it in my little fridge smart. This little guy, and its twin, can be yours just for booking and having a party. That's right. No sales limit, no level that you have to hit, no number of guests. You have a party, you hold the party, I send you the set. Fridge smarts, as you know, I talked about them several times, are incredible. For storage, for taking with you, and now that you're going to be doing more like farmer's market or even at the supermarket because everything is fresher, bring them with you. Because when you put your veggies in here, they should be raw and naked and dirty. So you keep them in here and they will keep them fresh for weeks. This way you don't have to worry, till you get home. Because you know what happens when sometimes you get in the door and all chaos breaks loose. So you say, okay, I'll do it later, and you pop them in the fridge, and maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe it's sitting on the table waiting for you to get to it finally. If you take it with you to the store, take it shopping, as soon as weigh in first and pay for it, because I'm going to tell you, you don't want to add the extra weight. But then pop them right in there. When you get to the car, put them in your fridge smarts, and when you get them home, right into the fridge they'll go. You'll be all ready, right? You'll have half the job done already. We still have plenty of time if you would like to book a party for May. Like I said, we have a lot more online exclusives. We have a flash sale going on. All kinds of deals are happening right now. For the weekend, Memorial Day weekend, right, $149. You pay no shipping or handling. Spend $60, and for every $60 that you spend, you can get a surprise pack for $30. And I posted mine, like I said, they are always value for dollar more than what you pay for them. Always. And I also have my own special going on. If you buy our Tupper Pops and an item from the classics, right, from our classic collection, and anything else that comes to $50 or more, I will refund your shipping costs. So all kinds of deals going on. Now you may be saying to yourself, I really don't need to have a party, or who am I going to invite? So listen, we're going to do a Facebook party, right? Back in the day, I did all kinds of home dinner parties, and especially Tupperware, because everybody loves Tupperware. And you'd have to go shopping, right? You'd have to have extra snacks, make sure you fed everybody before the party started, get the house clean, make sure you had enough chairs, make sure you were inviting equal to how much seating you had. It could be crazy. I'm going to do a Facebook party. Invite everybody, literally everybody, every friend on your Facebook list. Only just do it in sections, because otherwise Facebook will think we're organizing some kind of rebellion or something, and they'll be on our case. And hear me out. A Facebook party, again, you don't have to shop, you don't have to clean, everybody's hanging out. They can come and stop at their leisure. We can do for as many, instead of having a one-night party, we can have it extend for a couple of days, for a week, whatever you want to do. June will be coming up if you think that's better for you, but I'm telling you, with all the May birthday specials, this is the time to take advantage. Now, the other thing you might be saying is, I don't need any Tupperware. I really don't. Okay. What about a cause you believe in? You know, I also do fundraisers. So you have this great big Facebook party, whether it's 20 people or 200 people, whoever's on your list. Because like I said, you don't have to worry about having them at the house. They're just coming online to shop and see what you have. Who is it that you support? ALS, American Heart, Dementia Society, MS, maybe your school. Anyway, you have a friend that needs help. Whatever it is, I can help you do a fundraiser. You will get 15% of whatever we raise at your party, right? Whatever my net profit is, you will get 15% of that. And for every person that books at your party, I will give you 10% of my net from their parties as well. And we will donate all of that to your favorite cause or charity. So really something to think about, right? You can maybe be doing a great favor, a really nice gift for a cause you support, you know, whether it's personal to you because of a family member or that you've been affected, and not have to, you know, it won't have to cost you money, because sometimes that's, you know, what holds back too. Maybe I'll raise $100, but it's going to cost me $200 to do this event. This isn't going to cost you anything. In fact, even in terms of work, I do 80% of it. Yes, I do 80%. You have to do 20%. Your 20% is, and this is for any kind of a party, whether we're doing it for you or we're doing it for a fundraiser or a shower or you know, a housewarming. Your job is to invite everybody. That's right. Invite them, which you have to do anyway, right? To have people coming to your house or doing anything else, you have to invite them. So you're just going to reach out to everybody. If they can make it, good. If not, that's good, you know, and tell them. I will make a personal link for you, your shopping link. So the only people using that are going to be anyone who attends your party. And all sales from there will go towards your amount. The other thing then you need to do when the party starts is talk to your guests, right? I'll post things, I'll do some live things, maybe, you know, we'll have some games and different things. I need you to participate, because if you participate, they're your friends. They'll talk to you. You know, I'm hoping they'll talk to me too, you know, as I post things. But if you are on there, you know, I'll post about the bowls and you say, oh yeah, I have that bowl, or my mom used to have that bowl and we used it for this. You know, other people talk and chat too, and they think, oh wow, maybe I could use that, or, you know. So you need to talk to your guests. And that's all I need from you. Invite and party. Very cool, right? So think about it. Think about what I said. Even if you feel you don't need any Tupperware, or you don't have anything coming up that you might need a gift for or anything, or housewarmings, kids going away, that, oh my God, that can be so expensive. Think about your favorite charity. They could use your help absolutely all the time, anytime. And I would love to help you present them with a generous gift. Okay? So anyway, I'm going to hop off now. I'll be talking to you soon. You guys have a great Memorial Day weekend. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. And take care. Bye now.